irrespective of the result, I thought it was a really good test. It's a really good challenge. I thought they were very good. Different challenge for us, a very, very good technical side. Physically, they were excellent, really competitive. I thought it was everything that we wanted. And then we finished the game there with a 15-year-old on the pitch, in Robbie and Connor 16 and Leon 16. And we had a little bit of a depleted squad. We had a couple of injuries, a couple of knocks. But I'm really proud of the lads. I'm really proud of the way they played the game, the way they approached it, their understanding in the second half. Once we tweaked things a little bit, I enjoyed every minute of it.
Glenn obviously got the equaliser just before the break. Do you feel that was deserved at that point?
Yeah, I thought it was a minimum we deserved, actually. I thought some of our play in the first half was really good. And then we had a little dip after we gave a goal away. But from our shape, we pressed it properly. John went and got the ball. Good assist, good timing of the pass. And a good finish with Glenn. So something for him to be happy about, because his finish with his right foot, no less, was a really, really good one. But the pleasing one for me is Robbie getting on the score sheet. I mean, a 15-year-old in a game like this for us, playing not one, not two, but probably 3 age groups up, for a centre forward to come and get a goal in that, I thought was fantastic for him. So overall, the goals were really pleasing, but the method was the most pleasing of all, and our players' increasing understanding of what we're trying to do was just really, really good to see and a pleasure to behold at times.
And you were forced into a couple of changes as well, but were you pleased with the way the players adapted to them changes?
Yeah, because they happen in a game, so we keep on saying that the players who are the most adaptable and take instruction the best and can adapt to whatever situation it is, whether it be on the pitch or a situational change, positional change, personnel change, whatever it is, you have to be able to adapt and overcome any obstacle in front of you. And I thought they did that really well. So regardless of who's playing in the team, our players need to be flexible, they need to have good understanding, they need to have a cohesive team. And I thought we had that, regardless of the changes or the disruptions. They just managed to overcome it, so I was really pleased for them.
And the guys that got a few knocks, how are they?
We'll see. Josh got a dead calf. Kai got one on his foot. I'm going to go and see about Danny, because I need some clarification on what Danny did. It's football, it's a contact sport, things happen. And when you're pushing players to be elite and to be robust and to be at the top of their game, it's an industry, unfortunately, where injuries can happen. Obviously, we try to do our best to minimise them. But if it's a contact, if it's a tackle, if it's one of those situations where it's unavoidable, it's part of the game, we have to make sure that we look at the incident. We have to look at, could our player have avoided it? Could we have avoided it? Is it a training load thing? Is it just a contact thing? There's loads of different variables we have to look at. But we understand that injuries are a part of football, and we have to deal with them. And players that do get injured have an opportunity to possibly take a step back, have a look at the game, and learn in a different way, because we have really practical learners on the pitch, guys who need to be in a situation, and then we've got guys who are a little bit more thoughtful, a little bit more visual, who want to observe stuff. So regardless of whether you're fit or you're not, we have to make sure that we tailor our programme to suit all of those. And if these guys have a little bit of a period out, we'll just have to adapt our programme to make sure that we continue their development and their learning.
And it's a busy week for the squad back into the Glasgow Cup on Tuesday against Clyde.
Well, it's two games a week this week, so we've trained hard, but we've also played extremely hard. I think it's been 2 really good games, and then we need to make sure that these guys recover really well. And this is the elite part that they need to understand. This is their life. If they're fortunate enough to be in this business for the next 20 odd years, they're going to have to recover really well. And that's the time when they're out of our eye line. So within our eye line, they're really good, they're really humble, they eat well, they hydrate really well. Now when they go out of our eye line, that's where they need to take ownership. They need to be that 24/7 pro we talk about, and make sure they give themselves the best opportunity of performing in the next game. And that's a real big part of their learning. When you're a kid, you've got loads of energy and you just crack on. But at this level, where we're depleting their energy system so much, they need to refuel, they need to rehydrate, and they need to rest. And trying to tell 17, 18, 19-year-old lads not to go out, not to go and have a meal, not to go and be sociable, but just to make sure they're ready for Tuesday is tough. But my sympathy is lacking somewhat, because I know what the rewards are for them. I know what they can get out of this if they are professional enough. And they've now got that challenge, which is great.